What happens when a restless husband, neglected by his wife, finds himself alone with his best friend's alluring spouse? In a haze of desire and moral conflict, one impulsive decision could unravel friendships, marriages, and secrets. Will he resist the pull of forbidden passion, or will a single night change everything? It was a quiet Friday evening in the cozy town of Willow Creek, and I was wrapping up work when my wife, Emily, called. "Hey, I'm going shopping with Sarah tonight," she said, her voice rushed. "I'll be late, and the kids are at my mom's for the weekend. Don't wait up." Before I could respond, she hung up, leaving me with a familiar pang of loneliness. Emily had been distant lately, her warmth replaced by a cool indifference that left me restless. I sighed, tossing my phone onto the couch, and flipped through TV channels until midnight came and went. Bored and unable to sleep, I lay in bed, my mind drifting to Sarah, my best friend Jake's wife. She was a vision, mid-30s, petite, with flawless skin and curves that seemed to defy time. Her tight jeans and playful smile always stirred something in me, though guilt quickly followed. I'd never act on it. Jake was like a brother, and Emily was my world. But fantasies? Those were harder to control. As I lay there, lost in thought, the bed creaked. Emily was home. In the dark, I reached for her, my hands grazing her back, sliding toward her curves, hoping to rekindle something. "Not now, Tom," she mumbled, her voice sharp with irritation. "I'm exhausted." My heart sank, frustration bubbling up. "Fine," I snapped, pulling away. I grabbed my jacket and stormed out, the cool night air hitting me as I slid into my car. I didn't know where I was going, just away. Driving through the quiet streets of Willow Creek, a neon sign caught my eye, Passion Solutions, rekindle the spark. It was an adult store, and the promise of fixing what was broken in my marriage pulled me in. Maybe something playful could bring Emily back to me. Stay tuned, because things are about to get heated. Don't miss what happens next. Inside the store, a middle-aged clerk with a friendly grin greeted me. "Looking for something to spice things up?" he asked. Blushing, I nodded. "For my wife," I clarified, my voice low. He handed me a small bag with a mysterious smile. "This kit's perfect. No pills, just fun. $50. I paid quickly, avoiding eye contact, and slipped back to my car, heart racing like I just pulled off a heist. In the dim glow of the streetlights, I peeked inside, a silky blindfold, soft cuffs, and a playful feather tickler. Harmless, I thought, imagining Emily's laughter if I surprised her. But as I tossed the bag onto the passenger seat, a familiar figure caught my eye. Sarah. She stood under a street lamp, her fitted blouse and short skirt accentuating every curve. Her cheeks were flushed, likely from a drink or two, and she clutched shopping bags, glancing around for a cab. My pulse quickened. Before I could overthink it, I pulled up beside her and tapped the horn. She squinted into the car, then smiled, recognizing me. "Tom? Oh my gosh, hi." Her voice was warm but slightly slurred. "Need a ride?" I offered, trying to sound casual. She hesitated, then nodded. "Sure, thanks. No cabs around." As she slid into the passenger seat, her perfume, light and floral, filled the car. Her blouse was unbuttoned just enough to reveal a hint of cleavage, and I forced my eyes to the road. "Fun night?" I asked, keeping it light. She shrugged, staring out the window. "Just needed to get out. Jake's away again." Her tone carried a weight I recognized. Loneliness, maybe betrayal. Jake's business trips were no secret. Rumors of his wandering eye had reached me before. The drive to her apartment in Pine Hollow was quiet, the tension thick. I stole glances at her, the way her skirt hugged her thighs, the way her lips parted slightly as she sighed. At her building, she insisted she was fine, but her unsteady steps and red-rimmed eyes told a different story. "Let me walk you up," I said, concerned. She shook her head. "I'm good, really. Jake's not home, and my in-laws are asleep upstairs." I nodded, reluctant to leave. As she disappeared into the lobby, I drove off, a strange mix of relief and disappointment settling in. 5 minutes later, my phone buzzed. "Sarah." "Tom, I think I grabbed your bag by mistake," she whispered. "And my Wi-Fi's down. Can you help? But please be quiet, the in-laws can't know you're here." "Don't go anywhere, this is where the night takes a wild turn." My heart raced as I parked and crept up to her apartment. The door was ajar, and I slipped inside, tiptoeing past the dark living room where her in-laws slept upstairs. Sarah stood in her bedroom, still in that blouse and skirt, holding my bag. "Sorry," she said, handing it to me. As she did, the bag slipped, spilling its contents across the floor, the blindfold, cuffs, and tickler. Her eyes widened, and she stepped back, a nervous laugh escaping. "Tom, what's this?" I scrambled to explain, my face burning. "It's for Emily. Things have been off. I thought this might help." She raised an eyebrow, skeptical but softening. "You're trying to save your marriage with this?" Her tone was teasing, but her eyes held something else, curiosity maybe. Before I could respond, a creak from the hallway froze us. Her father-in-law was up, shuffling toward the bathroom. We stood silent, hearts pounding, until the TV flicked on, late-night sports. Trapped, we sat on the edge of her bed, whispering about the Wi-Fi. I fiddled with her router, confirming it was dead, but the air between us crackled. She picked up the blindfold, twirling it. "So this is your plan to win Emily back?" she asked, her voice low, playful. I chuckled, nervous. "Worth a shot, right?" She leaned closer, her shoulder brushing mine, and my body tensed. "You're a good guy, Tom," she murmured. "Not like Jake." Her voice broke, and tears glistened in her eyes. Instinctively, I reached out, my hand resting on her shoulder. "Hey, you deserve better," I said softly. Her gaze met mine, vulnerable and searching. The room felt smaller, the air heavier. My hand lingered, sliding down her arm, and she didn't pull away. "Sarah, I started, but words failed me." Her breath hitched, and for a moment, time stopped. I leaned in, my lips brushing her cheek, a gentle test. She froze, then turned, her lips inches from mine. "Tom, we can't," she whispered, but her body leaned closer, betraying her words. My fingers grazed her waist, and a shiver ran through her. The blindfold lay between us, a silent invitation. "Just once," I murmured, my voice thick with desire. Her eyes fluttered shut, and our lips met, a soft electric kiss that ignited something unstoppable. "Hold on tight, because the tension is about to explode. Keep watching." Her kiss was hesitant at first, then hungry, her hands clutching my shirt. I pulled her closer, my fingers tracing the curve of her spine, careful not to push too far. She broke away, gasping. "This is wrong," she said, her voice trembling. "Jake." "Emily," guilt flooded me, but the heat of her body against mine drowned it out. "I know," I whispered, my hand cupping her cheek. "But I've wanted you for so long." Her eyes widened, a mix of shock and longing. Slowly, she reached for the blindfold, slipping it over her eyes. "Make me forget him," she whispered. My heart pounded as I guided her back onto the bed, my lips trailing down her neck, her soft sighs filling the room. Her blouse fell open, revealing the delicate lace of her bra, and my fingers brushed her skin, eliciting a quiet moan. Every touch was deliberate, restrained, a dance of temptation and restraint. But as my hands wandered lower, she tensed, grabbing my wrist. "Tom, stop," she said, her voice firm despite the tremor. I froze, guilt crashing over me. "I'm sorry," I said, pulling back. She sat up, the blindfold slipping off, her eyes glistening with tears. "I can't do this to Emily. Or myself." Shame burned through me. I'd crossed a line, betrayed my friend, my wife, and even Sarah. You're right, I said, standing. This was a mistake. I gathered the spilled items, my hand shaking, and moved to leave. She grabbed my arm. Wait. Don't hate me. Her voice was soft, pleading. I don't, I said. I hate myself. As dawn broke, I slipped out, the weight of the night heavy on my shoulders. Back home, Emily slept soundly, unaware of the line I'd nearly crossed. Would I tell her? Could I face Jake again? The bag of toys sat in my car, a reminder of a night that almost broke everything.